The world's oldest lie exposed. Human-in-Human Hyperparasitism. Talk about it, learn about it, live better. Ancient human decisions that led to today's worldwide addiction ring, and a worldwide human-in-human hyperparasitism crisis. The women are so beautiful. Let us all share bodies using the spirit connection, so that every man can have sex with every woman.
I'm in.
I'm in. This sounds terrible. We must never speak this out loud. It is shameful. We will all take a vow of silence, and never speak out loud. In this way, the women will never know, and every man can intimately know every woman. I will make my wife cover her beauty. Maybe these men will not notice her then. Vow of silence.
Vow of silence. Vow of silence. Vow of silence.
You must wear long robes and cover your beautiful hair and face when you go out in public.
What? Why? What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. I do not want the other men to see how beautiful you are, that's all.
What? The men see me all the time. This doesn't make sense.
Just do what I say. I am your husband, and you will do what I say. Men are the leaders.
You are being an asshole. My husband is being an asshole. Ours too.
This is terrible.
This is awesome.
Now we need to cheer them up so we can have sex with all of them. 2 weeks later. We have been kind to the women for 2 weeks now, and they are not as mad. Let us all try to have sex with them tonight, so that we can reap our rewards for our great idea.
Awesome. We can't wait.
Okay, I think she will say yes.
Okay.
The next day. Last night was amazing. This is a great success.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That was amazing. I feel terrible, but that was amazing. Let us all have sex again tonight.
Yeah.
The next day for the women.
My husband and I had sex for the first time in 2 weeks last night. It was terrible. I felt like he didn't even see me, and then he was finished.
What? Me too. It was terrible.
That is so odd. Me too. He looked like he felt guilty about something.
Ours too.
2 weeks later for the women.
My husband constantly wants to have sex now, but it has gotten worse and worse. I do not even want to have sex anymore.
It has been the same for me. First these terrible, heavy clothes. Now frequent, terrible, selfish sex.
This is terrible. What happened to our loving husbands?
This is terrible.
2 weeks later for the men. All of this sex is amazing. We have 6 orgasms every night.
The orgasms are great, but do you hear how poorly the women are speaking about us?
I feel terrible. My wife is miserable. I do not want to share my wife anymore.
I didn't notice how my wife was feeling. I do not want to stop.
Let's go to another town and join the men there with the spirit connection. Then we can have sex with their wives more, and you do not have to sleep with your wives if you do not want to, and we can have even more orgasms.
Great idea.
That sounds amazing. 2 more weeks later for the men. Going to another town was a great idea. Now we are having 50 orgasms every night.
Men, I learned how to manifest my penis as a spirit inside of the women. I will teach you how, then we can have orgasms anytime, any place we want, and the women will never know.
What?
Teach us.
This is incredible. We must tell all the men.
Now we can have thousands of orgasms every day.
Amazing.
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 2 months later for the women.
Terrible things have happened. My husband stopped having sex with me 2 months ago, but I am pregnant. My 12-year-old virgin daughter is pregnant too.
Us too.
The next day.
I told my husband that myself and our daughter are mysteriously pregnant, and he beat us both and accused me of adultery, though I have not cheated. He called our daughter terrible names.
What are we going to do?
All of the women and girls are pregnant without having had sex. What are we going to do?
I beat my wife and accused her of adultery. I feel terrible. We must never tell them the truth. It is too shameful. Our daughters must get married, and we must have sex with our wives often so they never get pregnant without explanation again. A 12-year-old girl is too young to get married. Do you also want us to raise other men's children, grown in our wives? We must stop all this and tell the truth. No, it is too shameful. This is how it will be from now on. We must maintain the vow of silence that we agreed to.
Death to anyone who breaks the vow of silence.
Vow of silence.
The men are keeping secrets from us. They must have raped us all while we slept, and they refuse to tell the truth.
They refuse to speak. When we question them, they yell and scream, and say women are not to question men. They have become like monsters.
Older women already knew about the spirit connection, and they spied on the men while they decided to rape all of the women. The older women said nothing, and did not teach their children. Instead, they let their children be horrified, and without emotional support, as they found out the truth about the spirit connection one by one. Without breaking their own vow of silence, they taught their daughters to break into the men's bodies and spy on the men. The men eventually learned more about controlling energy. They began aiming energy at young girls and women's uteruses, to kill the fetuses that were conceived every month, as the men decided to continue raping the females from inside their bodies as spirits. Killing the fetuses caused the females to bleed, so the men declared that monthly bleeding was normal for girls, starting around age 12. The older women who knew, said nothing. Instead, they likely began using energy to assault the men in return. Men and women have been using the spirit connection to lie to each other and spy on each other for many thousands of years. These two symbols mean very similar things. Black is female, white is male. Men and women have been at odds, lying to each other for thousands of years, using the spirit connection for evil and hate, instead of for love. The circles, or eyes, are symbolic for the third eye, also called the evil eye. Both mean humans using the spirit connection for evil spying and deceit. Crimes have only grown more hideous over thousands of years. First, very young girls were forced to get married to hide the men's rape. Then little boys were dragged into the horror of adult crime, drama, and sex. Today every institution is plagued with millions of lies, all designed to hide the symptoms of human-in-human hyperparasitism. The medical field has been one of the world's oldest lies' best friends, since its beginnings with hidden forced abortions from rape-induced pregnancy. Snakes, or serpents, are symbolic for lies. You can't just rape her for free. Pay us.
We need to make money.
You can fatten my livestock with your semen using the spirit connection, and I'll pay you. Saves me money on feed.
We'll sell our sons, daughters, and wives too.
Human trafficking began in families thousands of years ago, then men were convinced to commit bestiality, greed, and false power. I suspect angry women mentally manipulated the men into such embarrassing behavior, unbeknownst to the men. Today, human trafficking continues, and people sell themselves into bestiality like slaves to earn money to support addictions. This includes aware children. The vow of silence still exists today. Many lies hide many crimes, and the worldwide human-in-human hyperparasitism crisis. People serve the vow of silence, and ignore the most basic of human instincts: survival, and protecting their offspring. The truth begins with family. Truth in family heals community, which heals the world. Watch my video on indoctrination to learn more. World's oldest addiction ring and child abuse so horrifying, only the facts can be put into words.